Good afternoon, I'm Melissa Bill, and welcome to the Texas Roundup, where Texas meets the world. And we have a special guest on today. He's going to share a little bit more about some insight into what's happening in our area. Let me welcome Vijay Marolia. He's the fund manager and author of Baby's First Business Book and the CIO at Regal Capital.
Thank you for having me, Melissa. It's a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to having a good discussion.
Tell us a little bit more about your background.
Yeah, I was born in Louisville, Kentucky. That's probably obvious from looking at me. My parents are from India. My dad came here as a teenager. He was about 19. He went to school in California. Now, this is the old California, the California of the early 70s, which I think you and I could both agree it's very different than the California of today. My mother came here after they got married. I was born in 1980 in Louisville, Kentucky. I was about 5 or 6 when I moved to Florida, and I grew up in Central Florida in a small town. Went to college at the University of Florida. I have been very blessed that I had 3 great mentors in life. The first mentor was my father, and he's the one that kind of got me interested in finance, in investing, in business in general. My second mentor was my uncle. He's my mom's brother, my Uncle Nick. He lives in San Antonio, and he has been very influential when I was young, and even to this day, I use him as a sounding board. And then my third mentor was one of the best bond traders in the state of Florida, and he moved from New York. He's actually probably one of the best municipal bond traders in the country, Dominic Norrie, shout out. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes on how to build a constructive portfolio, a diversified portfolio for high net worth and ultra high net worth. But I basically started Regal Point Capital with some partners and friends and family after the financial crisis, or what a lot of people call the subprime crisis, because that's kind of how it started out. And I realized that a lot of the things that I was taught just weren't true. So I kind of had to go back to the drawing board, and I realized that there's a lot of potential in alternative investments. It's not just about valuations. It's actually about fund flows. Once you learn lessons the hard way, it's really hard to forget them.